who is ready to shop. Brandon?
Yeah, Greg, I'm ready to shop, and we're a lot warmer than we were at 7 o'clock. Over here at the door at Toys R Us, the third wave of people just came in, and as they're walking in, they're picking up these periodicals. It has all the best deals on the electronics, video games, and toys. There's about 300 people in here right now, and they're all trying to cash in on the best deals. Greg, Lauren, we've been out here for about 3 hours. I want you to take a look at how this line is right now. It's not long, but these people are brave because it's very cold out here. At last check, Sky Tracker meteorologist Steve Glazier says about 28 degrees here in Williston. People have their chairs, their blankets, their iPods. They even saw a tent and some people sleeping in their sleeping bags on the ground over there. We've also seen several cars pass by, try to catch a peek at the line so far. Now, the first two people have been here twice as long as we have. They have hours and hours of waiting ahead of them. Melee is spending Thanksgiving in his car outside the Best Buy in Williston, Vermont.
Oh, my family ate probably about 2:30.
It's not the best place to spend Turkey Day, but if you ask him, he says it'll be worth it when he gets his laptop Black Friday morning.
With the economy and things the way they are, and it's hard to be able to afford the higher-end products, you know, normally.
Melee wants the newest HP laptop for $500. He started the line at 1 o'clock Thursday afternoon. It wasn't much warmer then. How many layers you got on right now?
Quite a few. 3 pants, some Under Armour.
And he's been keeping warm in his car. This is Melee's first time shopping on Black Friday. It's also Michael Minog's first time, too.
I wasn't intending to be staying this early online, but when I saw there was a first person already online, I said to myself, oh, I'll get online.
Minog drove down from Montreal for a laptop.
About 2:30, 3 o'clock.
That's because they don't have Black Friday north of the border. Minog has a long day ahead. He says Best Buy is just the first stop.
I go to Walmart or Toys R Us.
Best Buy officially opens at 5 a.m. The store will pass out its doorbuster vouchers a couple of hours beforehand. And those vouchers will guarantee your big ticket item. Live in Best Buy, and live at Williston and Best Buy, Brandon Hudson, Fox 44 Local News. Well, Greg, Lauren, what's going on is I'm standing in line, and when we got here at 7 o'clock, the line actually ended right here, and there were about a couple dozen people. Now that line's out the door, the parking lot is packed, and I'm standing in the second line. We're still about an hour away from seating people. Now, all 3 showings are sold out at this time, but the manager says, don't worry about it. If you're a fan, come on down. He'll try to accommodate you the best way he can. Live in Essex, Brandon Hudson, Fox 44 Local News. Hey, Greg, Lauren, we've been here for about 5 or 6 hours, and since then, the line has kind of grown exponentially. This is a sight at pretty much any theater here in the Champlain Valley. We've called 2 other theaters earlier today in Williston and South Burlington. They said they sold out well in advance. Of course, everybody's excited to see the second to last Harry Potter, however you want to word it. But Essex Cinemas is expecting about 1,000 people. Some will get a chance to be the first to attend in the new T-Rex Theater as a part of the public showing. Now, right now, here's what people are doing to pass the time. They're reading, they're doing homework, they're playing card games, board games, they're even eating popcorn and just waiting for the anticipation. Of course, what's Harry Potter without costumes? And people of all ages are dressing up here and they're ready to go in. Again, we're about an hour before showtime, and of course, it's getting pretty hectic out here. Live in Essex, Brandon Hudson, Fox 44 Local News. Jim Carter is saddened by the view outside his house in Jericho, Vermont.
It's just a devastating feeling.
Charred debris and twisted metal are what's left after a fire ripped through the building early Wednesday morning.
We lost a lot of belongings. Those can be replaced, but just the spirit of this building is gone.
Carter owns the building.
The building had personality.
And history. Built in the 1800s, GAR Hall was a community center. Here are photos from the Underhill Historical Society when the building was in better shape. It was put together by Civil War veterans.
When they had graduations here, and when they had plays here, and dances, and parties, and Memorial Day services.
Lately, the hall was a storage garage until Carter and his son worked to restore it this summer.
We wanted to get it to be used by the people of Underhill and Jericho.
Now, that $30,000 worth of work has been destroyed. Fire crews say there wasn't much they could do when they arrived Wednesday morning.
We went to a defensive attack and have it knocked down.
Fortunately, no one was hurt. Carter says it could have been worse.
There was a really pretty ferocious wind out here last night, and if it had been blowing the other direction, our house and our neighbor's house and maybe the grocery store nearby could have gone up. So we're thankful for that.
In Barbara Purinton's dining room are two clocks. One is on Eastern time zone. The other is 9.5 hours ahead on Afghanistan time. It's where Purinton's daughter, Caitlin, is stationed. Caitlin and her father, Barbara's husband, Charlie, are one of a few thousand Vermont National Guard troops deployed overseas. It's their second tour overseas. Now, time ticks away as Barbara waits for both of them to return soon.
I am finding myself getting excited because it's getting closer and I'm ready to see them. It's been a long year.
During this long year, Barbara has found her own ways to cope with the absence. She says talking with others and pictures.
We managed to get everybody together last Christmas.
Lots of them in her North Hero home.
It kind of keeps all those experiences present.
In this room full of pictures, an extra source of comfort for Barbara is this purse, which is actually made of her husband's old uniform when he served in Iraq. But sometimes Barbara has to put those feelings second. It's her job. She's an ordained minister who counsels military families during this tough time. Barbara says most of them experience anticipatory grief.
And you just have this kind of anxious feeling.
Barbara says she helped form an unofficial wellness group, which helps a parent, spouse, or child take their mind off what's happening thousands of miles away.
You just have to stop and take care of yourself and not feel like the world would fall apart if you did that.
Barbara says she will be there to help counsel troops when they return Monday. She's already ready for her husband and daughter's homecoming.
This says, well, welcome home, Caitlin.
Which she says is in December. In North Hero, Brandon Hudson, Fox 44 Local News.